Hey everybody, welcome back to Coach G World. This episode is going to show you how to use the Liquify tool to create some sort of weird looking trippy effect like this. It's not that difficult, super easy to do, so let's get started. With this new document open, it's just an 8x10 for the size, 8x10 inches. We're gonna go ahead and get our paint bucket tool, quickly drop that on screen there. Our layer that we just dropped that paint on is what we're going to first apply a filter from the filter gallery, and we're looking in all these folders. You see artistic, brushstrokes, distort, sketch, stylized, texture. We're looking for sketch, halftone pattern. Mine was already pulled up because I was using it earlier, but if I adjust the size, this is what happens. This is what it'll look like. I'm gonna just leave my size at 11 just for the effect we're gonna go for today, and click OK. Once I've done that, it's applied to this layer, and you see the purple is now a whole bunch of straight lines. Now the next step is to go to filter and liquify. Liquify is going to give us the option to make that warped look. So again, in this dialog box, brush tool options are available for you. The size right now is set at 1600, and this is what happens when you move it with that specific size. You can see visually the straight lines are no longer straight, but they are still intact. I want you to pay attention to what is happening at the top of the screen right up there. That is from the pulling of that Liquify tool. It's gonna have that transparency behind it showing through, so you can simply just click up and fix that as best as possible, or if you hit Control Z, you could just reset things. But for this, let's see what's happening again. Down there it's happening too. But for this, like I said, we're just trying to be creative using this particular Liquify feature. So it's just up to your imagination, your own creativity, but I do advise being careful with those edges of the screen and making sure that nothing is visible underneath that shouldn't be. So one last thing on the Liquify options I wanted to look at was on the left hand side of your screen here where it says twirl clockwise, that little tool or that little brush option, if I hold the left click on my mouse, you can see it's pretty much creating a weird little spiral type effect. If I press Control Z, I undid, and there we go, we're all the way back. Let me increase the brush size. Right bracket is gonna increase, and left bracket again is gonna decrease. So we're affecting a larger portion of the screen now with that twirl. Let me hold my left bracket and decrease the brush size and manipulate a spot in the middle, and now it looks like a little ball right there. Right bracket to increase the brush size again, and you can kind of see even more of this strange tool, Liquify tool. Just lots of weird patterns you can get. Again, that corner just got pulled out, so let's pull it back in place. That's the gist of the weird liquefaction using that tool. I don't really like this middle part at all, but that's not the point. The point is just to show you the ability to create using Liquify. And now if I wanted to do something even more creative, I can create a new layer. Let's get a gradient underneath this. Let's look for like a yellowish gradient. Let's go to the basics. Nah, I don't want any of those. Yeah, I think this will probably look good. I'm dragging from the top left of the document to the bottom right for my gradient. It's there, but it's not visible yet. We're gonna take our layer, our liquefied layer, and in this drop down, we're gonna go to multiply, and there you go. You've got a unique looking effect. I like this one a lot better, but you know, the whole point is just to show you what Liquify can do, and that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. Real quick, simple tutorial using Liquify to get these weird trippy line artwork options in your portfolio if you want. But if you have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comments. Like, subscribe if you have not already. I appreciate it. Peace out.